A new Tampa Bay Business Journal hits newsstands today, and editor Alexis Muellner is back to talk about some of the week's big stories. Good morning. Happy Friday to you.
Happy Friday to you.
Come with some really good news. We saw a very optimistic national jobs report last week. You wanted to do a little bit more, go behind the numbers. You took out some local business executives to see if they're seeing the same thing.
Yeah, well, two things. One, we have our biz mixes, which are these free networking events that we do sort of semi-quarterly. And there was a sort of exuberant optimism among people in real estate and software and healthcare, which are industries that we hear about that are growing. And then we also convened a panel of executives at our office and asked them what's going on in business growth. You know, so this job report nationally said there was good news, and oftentimes there's bad news in the good news. Well, the optimism is there, but you have to work for it. And what I heard from some of these folks was, you know, don't let up in terms of working on leads and staying really committed, because this economy is not really all the way there, but the optimism is there, and that psychologically is really helpful.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Agreed. I think so.
Well, another big story that was making news this week. We reported this week that Tampa Port Authority Chairman William Ho Brown was accused of operating substandard, if not illegal, housing. Brown, of course, has taken action to fix the situation. He's not facing any fines, but you asked your readers if he should resign from his position.
And predominantly, 71% of them said he should at least resign this Port Authority position. 53% said he is on a couple of other boards, Visit Tampa Bay included. It raises the question about what do we expect from our public sector people? And this is somebody who's given a lot of service and had a long history there. But predominantly, readers are saying this is the kind of thing that, you know, he said he wasn't aware of these things, and he has taken steps, but it's the kind of level of sort of accountability and transparency that our readers certainly said, yeah, maybe these are the kinds of actions you should take, and that I didn't know about it isn't necessarily a good excuse.
Another big story in the paper this week. Two big names in the tech industry merged last week. This is more than an acquisition. It's a sign that the Tampa Bay tech sector is beginning to mature a little bit.
We think so. These are names that our viewers may not have heard about. TriBridge is a little bit bigger, acquired Intelladon. These are technology service firms. But what these CEOs said is that the talent base that they're getting now from universities is helping them become job creators. And because they can combine, that they have a chance to grow even bigger. It's an economies of scale, meaning the bigger you are, the bigger kinds of work you can compete for.
Great stories this week.
I think so.
Always good to see you.
And you, Dia.
And for more Business Journal headlines, go to our website, abcactionnews.com/business.